Next day. It has been exactly 24 hours since I got my hair washed, or since I washed my hair, so it should for sure be dry all the way. If you watch my channel, then you already know my hair takes forever and a day to dry. It takes a whole 24 hours, and on top of that, it didn't even air dry all the way. I had to use a whole Chi Pro blow dryer. Well, I really diffused it to even give it a chance of drying all the way, because otherwise it would not dry all the way. And I really don't like to use heat on my hair, but it was necessary this time because I just didn't want to go to bed with my hair wet. I washed my hair yesterday evening, and right now it is rolling around to be the evening time of the next day, so I just really didn't want to go to sleep with my hair wet. Y'all know if you go to sleep with your locks wet all the time, that can cause mildew and all these other nasty things. So I've started compromising and just going ahead and using heat to dry sometimes, but I normally always try to just diffuse it, which is a little bit better than just straight up blow drying it, I feel like, because it's just not as harsh. So anyways, now it's time for the takedown. I'm going to take my hair down, and I'm going to put some of this argan oil of Morocco on my fingers so that I can undo my locks from these braids. So I would say the main thing that has changed with my whole wash day routine is the fact that I'm going to have to braid my hair every time I wash it this time. And I'm also trying to be really careful about separating my roots. A lot of my marrying at the root came from me doing braid outs and not detangling at the root all the way. Like, look, you see this right here? My finger is not even going through this. Normally, I would have just left it like that. But since we're starting over on a new healthy microloc journey, I'm gonna make sure that I go ahead and separate all of these locks at the root one by one, basically, even if that means kind of disrupting the styled pattern that I'm going for. Because y'all know normally whenever I do braid outs, I don't separate it all the way like that, but from now on I'm going to try to make an effort to do that, because I don't want another situation to occur where my locks are all tangled up together. I already lost this many locks
I don't want to lose any more if I don't have to. So best believe this time I'm going to take my time to separate my hair so that I won't have any more locks to put in the lock graveyard. Another thing that's going to be changing going forward is conditioning my hair. So the loctician told me that she didn't think that I had to condition, like I'm not at that stage yet. So I'm just not going to condition, and we'll see how that goes. Normally I would condition like twice a month, so every other time that I wash my hair, but now going forward I'm not going to be conditioning anymore until my locks are a little bit more mature, or just until I feel like it's necessary for me to do it. So no more conditioning, just strictly shampoo, oil, and a tiny bit of leave-in conditioner. But let me just go ahead and focus on taking these braids down, y'all. Alright y'all, so I'm all done separating every single lock that I possibly could, and it took me about 11 minutes. I was looking at the timer on my camera. 11 minutes. I don't know why I was thinking that it was going to be way more difficult than that, like in my previous. I keep wanting to say like my previous lock journey, and that's only because I'm going to be doing things differently. Even though these are the same locks, I'm just taking like a different approach this time as far as prioritizing the health of my locks. So if you hear me saying the last time, it's the same lock journey, just a different perspective, a different approach to healthy locks this time. So I don't want to confuse anybody. I've never had like multiple sets of like lock journeys. It's just that my mindset is different this time. But yeah, it only took me like 11 minutes. And granted, that is a good chunk of time considering like if you have to go somewhere. I don't have to be anywhere right now, so that was fine, and I was able to actually take my time to do it. But if you are washing your hair and you know that you have to be out the door quick, maybe do this after you get out the shower right away, instead of just moisturizing like the braids like how I did and then detangling and stuff and separating the locks at the root the next day. Maybe you should do that the day of. If I had to go to work, I probably wouldn't have taken the time to do this, especially if I was running late. It did take me about 11 minutes. Maybe I'm just slow. I don't know. That could be the issue too. Maybe it's just me. If y'all saw me like really inspecting my roots, it was because some of my locks were like two-headed dragons, but I was trying to check to see if they were like wrapped around each other at the root, or if it was actually a two-headed dragon with one root in one lock. So that's what I was looking at. I was trying to make sure that they weren't really twisted around each other. I am kind of feeling right here, it's not wet, but it's a little bit damp. Just a little bit, and I don't understand. I really don't. It's been a whole 24 hours. The rest of my hair is completely dry. I'm going to use this a little bit more thoroughly in those back middle sections that take up a lot of space. Not space, withhold a lot of moisture and whatnot. As far as like the styling goes, I remember another reason why I didn't want to separate my hair when I was doing braid outs is because I felt like it would just diminish the braid pattern all the way, but it actually didn't. It looks pretty good. It kind of looks the same. It doesn't look better or worse. So I did all that, letting my hair marry at the root for nothing, because the style is still just as cute. Glad that my hair is all done, y'all. I love it. I feel like I have my hair back, y'all. I've been wearing my hair in a bun for the past month, every single day, every day. And I like the slick back bun, but I don't like having to style my hair like that. I want to style my hair like that because I want to, you know? To clean up my mess now, because I did my makeup and I just kind of left everything out. I'll show y'all the products that I used because I used some different products this time, but before I do that, I wanted to show y'all all the little hairs that I shed while taking my braids out. Does this happen to y'all? How much hair do you approximately shed whenever you wash your hair? I would like to know, because I feel like at the start of my lock journey, it used to be a lot more, and now it's not that much. It's just this much. Not very much at all. I actually got a lot of questions in my last video, I think, of where I got this scarf from. Y'all, I do not remember where I got this from. I got this from a beauty supply store, a random beauty supply store in Houston, like, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. And I've had it ever since. I would like to get an actual silk scarf. That would be really nice. So if y'all have any suggestions on where you get yours from, let me know. The makeup that I want to show y'all, so I tried some things a little bit different. So I did try out this cream blush from Merit Beauty. If y'all don't know who Merit Beauty is, they're like a vegan, cruelty-free makeup brand. Their tagline is less is more. So if you are a minimalist when it comes to doing makeup, I really suggest y'all check out their website. I used this cream blush for the first time in a while, and I actually like it. I wish that I had a different color though. I found myself having to like diffuse this. Why did I say it like that? Is that the word that I'm even looking for? I don't know. I had to like dial it back a little bit and kind of blend it out a lot, because as you can see, it's like a burgundy type of color, and normally for blushes I like to use stuff like this, like the more pinky tones. So this was definitely a little out of my comfort zone, but I think that it looks pretty cute. I blended it out with a beauty blender, the same one that I used for my concealer for some reason, and it came out pretty nice. I feel like I can do my entire makeup routine with beauty blenders only. I don't know about y'all, but I don't even need brushes at this point. Even though a couple of months ago I bought like a whole brush kit from e.l.f. and I use it from time to time, but I just find that using beauty blenders kind of make my makeup come out looking a lot more natural and like dewy and skin-like. So I tend to go towards the beauty blender route. I need to clean my makeup brushes. I need to clean up all this makeup that I have on my counter. So let's get to doing that real quick. I feel like in every single video I have a time lapse of me cleaning up, because every time I get ready I destroy this bathroom. Every time. It never fails. So I'm about to get to cleaning up, but this is the primer that I used. This is the MAC Prep and Prime. It feels so good on my skin. Oh yeah, so I was trying to get like a glossy brown lip, but I didn't want to contaminate my clear gloss with this brown gloss that I was using. So I took one of these itty bitty little eye makeup brushes, took some of the gloss and I put it on the brush, and then I used this for my lips. That's another little hack that I learned watching TikTok. I feel like you can just learn so much from TikTok these days, and you can get your gloss really precise when you do it like this. All right, let me stop playing around and clean up, y'all. Okay, I was able to get my counter situation straightened up, but y'all look. Y'all remember whenever I did my little organizing video? I will link it because I really didn't do it too long ago. And look at this. It's already back a mess. What is wrong with me? But I remember I spent all day trying to organize this little cabinet thing. I really tried to have a cute little display moment where everything is just out in the open and everything's all neatly lined up. But I'm thinking that I need to just go ahead and put a cabinet door on this so that you can't see the disaster inside, because For the life of me, I cannot keep anything organized. Everything is just in disarray again. And on top of that, let me show you my makeup drawer, because I know y'all remember not too long ago I organized all of this too. I want to say about a month and a half ago, not even too long ago. And now look, everything is just disgusted. Well, not disgusted, just misplaced. I'm trying to be better with my word choice. Not disgusted, just misplaced a little bit, that's all. Alright y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog off right here. I do want to say that I'm sorry for my camera kind of acting up throughout this video. Yesterday, I went to Best Buy, which you will see in my last vlog. If you didn't watch Friday's vlog, go back and watch it. I'll have it linked down below in the comments. I mean the description box, not the comments. One of the geeks, and I don't mean to be rude or anything, like that's what they call themselves, you know, the Geek Squad. So one of the geeks took my camera. He went in and kind of altered my settings on my camera just to make it more, you know, better for y'all, better for the viewer experience. But as I'm looking back on the footage that I just edited, it doesn't look better. I think it looks worse. So I need to figure out what's going on. I just need to go back and fix my settings so that no other videos come out kind of grainy like how this one did in some parts. So I'm so sorry about that. See y'all on Wednesday with another video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out.